Well, the saga is over, ladies and gentlemen. The saga is finally over. Antonio Brown has been traded to the Oakland Raiders for a 3rd-round pick and a 5th-round pick. Now, I know I've been gone. Well, I've been in and out of YouTube for a while. I haven't made any other videos about the situation, all the stuff that's been going on. I've known what's going on. I haven't put my thoughts into it, nothing like that at all. I haven't said anything. People have been hitting me up. Skyler, what's going on with your boy? Skyler, Antonio Brown is doing this. He wants out of Pittsburgh. What's going on? What's the issues? I've explained it in 2 videos that I've made before, so I'm not going to try and sound like a broken record. But like I said in those videos, there's a lot more to it that people that are just fans of Antonio Brown, just of the player, they don't understand what he's actually doing. And I'm starting to see that some people are happy for Antonio Brown because he got out of Pittsburgh. He got out of that situation. There's a few things that Antonio Brown, if you watch this video, I want you to understand, because I'm your biggest fan. I really am. I have your jersey. I have wallpaper of you that usually be up in my room all the time. I'm a huge fan of you, dude. I really am. But you having this obligation to think that you're above everyone else is kind of crazy to me. So let's talk like let's talk about the real reason why you wanted to get traded. You don't like Ben Roethlisberger. You don't like Mike Tomlin. You said that in the shop, the reasons why you left that day, because Mike Tomlin said you can leave if you want, and you decided to leave. When there was actually a, what's the word I'm looking for? I forget the word I'm looking for. Y'all know what I'm trying to, if you understand what I'm trying to say, it's like a psychological, like, test, and you failed the test immensely. And there's a 3rd reason that I don't think people have really given some thought. Juju Smith-Schuster, I think, is the 3rd, and it might be the thing that bothered him the most. And I don't think people really realize that. Because Antonio Brown was complaining earlier in the year he wasn't seeing the ball enough. This man had over 100 receptions this year, and he's complaining about not getting the ball enough. You know how many receivers that are top receivers in the game that don't ever get over 100 receptions in a year? They don't ever do it. But you're complaining about getting touches. Okay. Juju Smith-Schuster is a very good receiver. Reminds you of Hines Ward a lot. A lot of Hines Ward. But he may be a little bit faster than Hines Ward ever was. Hines Ward was a possession receiver. He just knew how to get open. He was a great route runner, and he could block his ass. Probably one of the greatest blocking receivers you will ever see. And it just seemed like he's jealous of the man because the man got team MVP. The man had a great year. He had more receptions than Antonio Brown. I'm not sure if I think he might have a receiving yards than him too. And Tony Brown had more touchdowns than him. You got an end zone more than him, so what you complaining about? Doesn't understand. Now let's talk about the trade. A 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick. That's it. That's all we get, Pittsburgh. That's all we fucking get for an all-pro receiver, a receiver that has been the best in the game for the past 7 years. We only get a 3rd round and a 5th round pick. That's it. I'm thinking this whole time, because the Buffalo Bills deal, thought that was going to be going down. Apparently, they pulled out of that. I want to know what that deal was. Because if that deal was better than this bullshit that we just gave the Raiders, bro, the GM we need to talk to the GM. Like, what the fuck is this? Kevin Colbert, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, dude? Only Amari Cooper got traded this past year for a 1st round pick. You're trying to tell me Antonio Brown's not better than Amari Cooper? Are you fucking kidding me? What? I understand that him chirping and talking has diminished some of his value for teams to be worried about taking him on because they could fear he could be, quote unquote, Terrell Owens 2.0 and shit like that, right? But a 3rd and 5th round pick, I'm sorry. Hell no. I would have kept his ass if that's what you're going to give up. No way in hell do I just trade a 3rd and a 5th round pick for Antonio Brown. No. I don't care how much he's been talking. I want at least a 2nd round pick. I understand talking. At least a 2nd round pick. And maybe like a player or two. We didn't even get a player back. We just got picks. And those picks, 3rd and 5th rounders, it's very, very rare that you find like a big time star. Maybe the 3rd round is more likely. 5th round, not so much. Guess when Tony Brown was drafted? In the 6th round. You don't find people like that very often. You don't find Antonio Browns. You don't find Tom Brady's in those kind of rounds like that. They just pop up out of nowhere. So there's a 3rd and a 5th round pick. That's all we're doing, Kevin Colbert. That's all we're doing. I really want to know what the Buffalo Bills deal was. I really want to know. I'm telling you, if that deal was better than this deal that we did with the Raiders, with Mike Mayock, a dude that's never, first of all, how the hell does this Mayock pull this shit off? And this is his first year ever doing anything in the GM world. And well, he's been an NFL analyst his whole entire life. And then all of a sudden he gets a job like that. Don't know. Okay, my camera went out. But I was talking about Le'Veon Bell and how I think that Steelers should just go ahead and give him the huge contract that he wants now because we have the cap space for it. But, you know, we're probably not going to do that because, you know, the way James Conner played this year in spurts. There was times where he was like, looked like he was going to be elite running back. Then there was times it was like, we need Le'Veon Bell. But we'll see. He's only his first year, so he's young. He's going into his 3rd year, just like Juju, who'll be going into his 3rd year. So we'll see. Next step, I think, for the Steelers is we need to figure out this linebacking core and the safety core. Because our linebacker core, since we lost Ryan Shazier, they already got reports saying he won't play again this year. Next year, who knows? Maybe he comes back to football. I don't know. We shall see. I think we need to figure out if Mason Rudolph is the future or not. Dobbs is not the future. We need to figure out if Mason Rudolph is the future. And if he's not the future, we damn near need to use our 2nd or 3rd round pick on a quarterback or something like that. I would say 3rd round, that 3rd pick that we just got from the Raiders, I would say you need to use a quarterback on that pick. Because the 1st or 2nd round needs to be focused on the defensive side, for sure. No doubt. Needs to be focused on the defensive side. But offensively, get another receiver next to Juju, and get a quarterback for Ben in the future. I don't know what this dude is doing. He's just walking up the thing. What the fuck? Old ass. Look at these old ass people. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I will be back uploading consistent. I don't know if some of you guys that are subscribed to my Sky's Limit Reacts channel, you guys have been haven't been watching my videos as much lately. I know it's because they're older videos that I have stats and stuff like that. That's because I'm in school right now. But I am making this video just because I like come on. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Antonio Brown trade. I'm not like heated to the point, like I've got all that out of my system and stuff like that. It's just when I saw the trade last night, I was just like, that's it? That's really all? That's all we're gonna get for the Steelers sake? Because I'm a Steeler fan first, and then I'm an Antonio Brown fan. Now, am I gonna still support Antonio Brown now that he's on the Raiders? Not this year. I'm not gonna do it. I can't live with myself rooting for a dude that wanted out of my favorite team so bad. He talked down on the coach, talked down on the quarterback. And don't get me wrong, Ben is in the wrong in some areas too. He's in the wrong in some areas too. And Mike Tomlin does need to be a little bit more hard on his players. Don't get me wrong. I understand those points. But Antonio Brown is a real kind of, he seemed like a real selfish person, man. That's the biggest thing. So with this year, am I gonna be going woohoo for Antonio Brown if he makes plays? No. I'm not. I'm just not. Not this year. Not this year. Not after this year. Next year, maybe I'll come back around. But as of right now, am I going to support Antonio Brown? No, I'm not. So I probably won't be wearing this jersey much else at all anymore. At least for this past year. I still got my cousin Franco Harris jersey I can still wear and stuff like that to support my team and other Steelers stuff. But this jersey, as of today, can't even take it off. This jersey, as of today, it's done. I'm out. Peace.